It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we have a Koudvuur smoked porter, described as the world's best smoked beer. It's coming from Baxbier Brewery, and the description is seriously playful. Coming in at 6.5% ABV in a 330ml bottle. There's the bottle cap, and we're going to be pairing it with some Drentse Kosterworst. Dutch beer, Dutch sausage. Without further ado, let's get the beer out into a glass, see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening, beer in the glass then. Two-finger tan coloured head. Lovely looking porter in the glass. A little bit of light bleeding through at the bottom of the glass there, but generally jet black. Nice levels of carbonation. Let's get the aroma. Oh. It's got that beautiful balance between chocolate, coffee and caramel from the roasted malt and that kind of smoked malt, like bacon, smoked bacon sandwich kind of aroma going on. Of course, with the beer being bready and the smokiness from the bacon sandwich, yeah, that works, yeah. A little bit of raisin, a little bit of plum, a little bit of prune. Generally a really, really good example of the aroma. I've not tried it yet, but the aroma is terrific. Thank you very much to the lovely person from the Netherlands who was kind enough to send me a massive package of chocolates and sausage and beers, and it was just great. Thank you very much for that package, and crisps I think we had as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. On with the beer review. The world's best smoked porter. It's really good. It's really good. In fact, I'm standing here now going, have I had a better smoked porter? And it's very much a play on words, because I've had a few smoked porters. I think the one that really stands out for me is the Alaskan smoked porter. From, I can't remember the name of the brewery now. It was an Alaskan smoked porter. That was the real big one that stood out. The one that everybody kind of holds their, stands up to and then goes, I want to get a beer as good as that smoked porter. Carbonation hisses and fizzes and pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. There's lots of plum and berry and fig and prunes and dark fruits going on. Mixed with some caramel from the caramel malt, and then that chocolate, that coffee, that caramel from the roasted malt. It's quite smoky. It's quite a smoky beer. It's got a kind of like bacony, kind of woody, barrel-aged, earthy smokiness going on. Mouthfeel, I'd say, but then again it's a porter, so it's not meant to be as big and fat and bold as a stout, so it's a nice mouthfeel. It's not thin by any means. I would say for the ABV, the alcohol by volume is pretty kind of smack on. It's a really, really kind of one of these beers where you look at it and you go, there's no faults whatsoever. That's the first thing I do in a beer review, is go, is there any faults in my mind? And there's no faults whatsoever. There's nothing really that I can pick out to go, they could improve on this beer over here a little bit. It's just solid all round. And then when it becomes solid all round, when it almost kind of like the jigsaw puzzle comes together and it becomes the complete picture. And that's probably why they put the world's best smoked porter. There's no awards on the back of the bottle. There's no official kind of like, this is the best porter in the world because of World Beer Cup or something like that. But it says on the label, they're seriously playful. So it's probably just them having a bit of fun. But I agree, it's a terrific, terrific smoked porter. Right, I'm going to rate it. I will rate it, but first I want to pair it with some of that sausage. So I'm a little bit unprepared. I'm just grabbing myself a chopping board. Yeah, that's clean enough, isn't it? Yeah. Grabbing myself a knife. Salivating. This is Huls. Now look at that butcher. That's if ever you wanted to kind of like go, that guy's a butcher, that would be him, wouldn't it? Big broad shoulders, moustache, kind of like big, well, I won't say big, you know, let's not be too silly here, but you know, he looks like a butcher, yeah? Oh, look at this. It smells like bacon. It just smells like bacon. It smells like bacon wrapped up in a sausage. Oh. And by complete accident, I'm not the best pairer in the world, but I've just paired this like smoked bacon like porter with this sausage, kind of like bacony sausage, by complete accident. By absolute complete accident. Accidents sometimes happen in life, and they're the best accidents in the world, aren't they? If I sat and thought about it, if I opened the package and went, that should go with that and that should go with that, I would have got it completely wrong. So to just go blind faith, yeah, I'm just going to grab that porter and grab that bacon sausage thing. Oh, it's like bliss. Right, should we cut some? Now I like to get it up to the camera. I like to do as much as I can. Now I'm leading with my thumb. When I did my apprenticeship as a carpenter, first lesson I learned was always when you got a sharp blade in your hand, always tuck your thumb. Always tuck your thumb away. Get rid of that thumb. Don't leave it hanging out. It's a big, fleshy, meaty thing that could be quite easily cut off. Now, it's impossible here for me. So I'm going to go against the grain. Maybe if I hold it... Oh, I need to show it to the camera, so I have to hold it like this, but... Blimey heck, that's rock solid. Oh, cutting the plastic. Right, there we go. Right. I didn't cut my thumb off. And I have something what looks like a kind of like a dry age. Look at the fat. If you showed that to me 10 years ago, I would have cringed. I would have gone, where's my smiley mileys? Smiley faces, potato things that go in the oven? Or where's my oven chips? Or where's my processed chicken bird's eye fillet steak. Where's that? But these days, and again, it's only come from beer. It's only beer that's led me down this path of eating like the most amazing dry aged wild boar at a brewery in Poland that kind of sent me anywhere near this direction. So stone the crow to some beer. Oh, it's bacon sausage. It's bacon sausage. Oh, that's so good. Did I pronounce? Oops. Did I pronounce it right? It's. Oh, I ripped the bag. Huls Drentse Kosterworst. Any English? No. No English. No English. I know what I'm going to do with this. I'm making a stew later. I'm going to put most of this, because I like the stew stuff, I'm going to put most of this in the stew. Oh, that will just flavour the stew fantastically well. But I mean, in terms of what I'm doing right now, pairing this sausage with the porter, it's just fantastic. As you would imagine, naturally, you don't even have to think about it. You put it in your mouth and your mouth just takes over. You whack it on your back molar and then you just start crunching. Get it on your back molar and just get going with it. And it just releases meaty, fatty, bacon, garlic, spicy, peppery, wonderful textured meat all over the inside of your face, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing. Let's pair it. Oh, amazing. Let's pair it with this smoked porter. Naturally, I've said this before, if you put a bit of food in your mouth and eat the food, especially if it's fatty, and then you have a mouthful of beer, it like hisses and fizzes, and must be the fats and the beer clashing, and it just roars up inside your mouth. Like a Ferrari getting started in the inside of your mouth, but that just elevates all of the flavors. That just kind of like puts everything on a platform and clashes the bacony sausage with the smoked bacony porter, and it's just mind-blowing. I've just probably by complete accident put together the best pairing that I've ever had with beer and food, and that is just the fact that maybe I have 5,800 different videos on YouTube, and it was just like there was bound to be this opportunity to clash these things together in life in general. I like the sausage enough to give it a 9 out of 10. I love the beer enough to give it could very well be, after the back of this, the best smoked porter in the world. It's a 9 out of 10. Thank you so very much for the fantastic Dutch, I nearly said German, Dutch sender for sending me all these wonderful products. They'll be on YouTube soon. If you like what you see, please comment, please subscribe, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!